Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's been a couple of weeks. Welcome back to Syndicate Virtual Airlines. Even though the aircraft in question today doesn't have a virtual airline livery yet, I've got to get one made. So this plane, this is the Virtualcol A220-300. It comes with two variants, the 100 and the 300. We're flying the 300 variant today, which is slightly bigger. It's the new Airbus, kind of mixed bombardier, kind of hybrid plane. Looks pretty nice. It's only £15. You can buy it on the marketplace currently at the moment. I picked it up today. I thought we'll give it a bit of a flight tonight, see what happens. I've never flown this aircraft. I have absolutely no idea. I know that some of the systems are very basic. They even said that themselves. Hey, Sophie McGee, thank you for subscribing. They've also said that themselves that, you know, it's not going to be a study way. It's a bit of fun. At £15, you can't go wrong. I mean, I spend nearly more at McDonald's. Well, 15 euros anyways, then buying a plane. So you know what, we'll give it a go. If it flies well, if it goes up, it goes down, it follows a flight plan, I'm going to be pretty happy. So tonight's flight, we're going from EGPH, which is Edinburgh, and we're heading over to the Emerald Island, not quite near my house. It's very South Island, I live on the west. But we are heading over to EICK, which is Cork, or James you would know it as Cock Tower, the last time he was ever on Vatsim, which obviously we still keep that going. I mean, that was what, 2021 I think you did that. But anyways, so yeah, we're going to be heading into Cork. Nice little airport in Cork. Quite excited to have a look at this plane. We'll have a good look at it before we get up and ready. It's only a short flight. It's only about a 1 hour flight time tonight. We are on the Vatsim network, which is going to be interesting because I don't know how this plane's going to fly, so fingers crossed it's going to be all good. Good evening to the people that are here tonight. David, good evening. He says it flies very well, so that's good. Count Davies, good evening. Hopefully you're flying tonight. Jamesy, good evening. Interseal is like, yeah, should be good. Just Random, good evening. Taboo, good evening. No, I don't know why I was late. I looked at the clock, it was 8 o'clock. Oh, I left my drink downstairs. I went downstairs to get a drink at 8 o'clock. And I came up and it was 20 past, and I didn't even bring my bloody drink. Oh, gonna be a long night. Amy, good evening. Hey, I've only just started watching the channel and now I'm glued to it. You might be the only one. And Jamesy, of course, and Count. They're like the only three. But yeah, thank you, much appreciated. I'm glad so many people enjoy what I do. I do a range of everything that I like, so you know, there's always something for everybody. Not everybody will enjoy everything, but that's okay. That's okay. We can't moan about that. Slaskos, yeah, same style watching because of the indie game playthroughs. Did not expect flight sim. So I run a Virtual Airlines. I'm big into my transport sims. We have an Omsi bus company, which I did a video on. The video was out just a minute ago. I do a lot of train sim stuff. I used to do a lot more before, but I moved more into kind of just simulation as a whole. When I first started my channel, the channel was basically transport. That was the theme, transport simulation. Some people will know that I have a pilot's license, I have a bus driver's license, I have a truck license. There's nothing I can't do, right? There you go. So I run my own Simply Connect VA.net. That's my own virtual airlines that a few of us fly them. So if anyone does fly, you're more than welcome. Georgina, good evening. Jamesy, good evening. Cocktail, yes. So I say it for a bit of fun. I'll probably get fucking... Oh no, there's no one online there. Hey, not gaming, good evening. Who else we got? Who else? I'm sure we won't mind if you go fetch a drink. Maybe when I get in the air, I may go fetch my drink. Or I might be able to get a servant to bring one to me. Let's have a look. Let's see if anyone's around. Right, let's see how that goes. But yeah, look, good evening everyone. Hey, James B, hello. Okay, so yeah, this is the Virtualcol. They've done a couple of planes in the past. I don't think I brought anything from them. They also did the Embraer, but I never flew that. I brought the other one. But overall, look, I mean, most planes in Microsoft Flight Simulator look pretty decent for the fact that, you know, the graphics are kind of clean and nice and smooth. The PBR texture is kind of nice. I think this would look great if we actually had a nice Simply Connect Virtual Airlines livery. Also, there's no GSX for this yet, so I don't know how to get any gates or anything to the plane. I don't think I can, which is a bit of a shame. But overall, the actual plane, I think, looks quite nice. It's not the worst one out there, anyways. That's for sure. Okay, let me just move some things around on my desk so I've got some room. Do I get a 7 for having a purple badge? I don't know how many years or months you have to be to get the purple badge. Is that a new badge? Were you something different before? I think the multicolored one is the big one after 1 year, right? Not many people can say they have the pilot's license though. Yeah, that's something I went off and did. I'm trying to buy an aircraft to do vlogging on the channel now. Some of you know I've got classic cars. I really wanted to get an aircraft before the summer this year, but every time I have a bit of money saved up, an animal gets sick or something breaks down, and I've just had no luck. But to be honest with you, the weather's been so bad here in Ireland, it's not been flying weather anyways. I'm hoping before the end of summer though, I'm going to go rent some aircrafts at a local club and I'll do some vlogging, and then hopefully if I find something in the winter. The prices are pretty high on aircraft right now because obviously it's the peak season. So what I might do now, is because summer's pretty much done, is kind of wait to the October, November, and when people are trying to get rid of them, see if I can get a better deal on one. But we will have a channel plane and I'm going to put all the logos and stuff on it. That's the plan. Yeah. My servants, my family members, someone's around. Sure, someone can help me out. Been a member for over how many years? There's a love heart in the way, I can't see. Alright, let's have a look inside the cockpit. So the cockpit is very sleek, it's very compact. These are very short haul aircraft. So it does remind you of like a private jet kind of feel to it, but it does have that Airbus kind of esque to it as well, which is quite nice. It's kind of very similar to any of the Bombardier planes. Not sure what's inoperative, what works, what doesn't work yet. I mean, we're going to find out as we go. We'll have a tour of the aircraft as well once we get in the air, if we get in the air. So I noticed that there's this thing here. I mean, it can open the doors, but there was no way to summon anything, so we'll just shut the doors because why not? It's got some basic configurations here. No Navigraph input. Obviously, someone's going to start talking at some point. Yeah, there's not much on that tablet at the moment. I don't know how much more work they're going to do to this aircraft. I suppose that's one thing. I think you said you live in Mayo. I live up the road for you in Derry. Oh, I love Derry. I'm up in Derry. I fly in Derry quite a bit. I'm actually going to be up there next week. But yeah, you're only up the road. Derry's a nice part of the country. I do a lot of my flying between Derry, Belfast, Donegal, Sligo, Enniskillen, because there's not many airports on the west of Ireland in the Mayo area. You have to go north or you have to go really far south. It's really weird. The flying clubs that are in the west of Ireland, they don't allow you to buy your own aircraft and stuff, which is stupid. They don't do hangarage. So basically, you can join the club, fly the planes, but you have to rent off them, and their prices are extortionate. You know, if you have your own aircraft, even with tax insurance and hangarage per month, even if you flew once a week for a couple of hours, you're only looking at like maybe 150 euros for that. But if you rent an aircraft, you're looking at nearly 180 euros an hour, which is just ridiculous. But Amy, look, always welcome. Come fly with me if you want. No one ever wants to come up in an aircraft, man. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with people. All right. Anyways, let's have a little look. I've had to pre-plan some cameras. Now, the basic cameras that come with the plane, look, these are disastrous. They don't even face anything. Look at the upper panel. I mean, what's that? So I've set my own. So here we go. Let's go into this, try and get a bit of a flow going of some sort. External power is available, so we're going to turn the external power on. Things are beeping. No idea what that really means at the minute. Okay, we can turn the personal item things on. Most planes don't have that. Seatbelt signs can go to the... Okay, it's on or off. I thought there was a middle one there. So that's fine. There are taxi lights, wing inspection lights, strobes, beacon. Okay, so the beacon light can go on. And the nav light... I think the nav light's already on. Okay, that nav light doesn't move. Okay, so there you go. There's our first one that doesn't do anything. Fuel pumps we're going to put onto auto. Hydraulics then we're going to stick onto auto. Probe heat can go to on. I don't see any system here for aligning DRS or anything. So absolute no freaking idea. Absolutely no idea on that one. Okay. Emergency lighting is already armed. I mean, you could put it on. You can't put it on the on position. It's already armed. Okay, so that's fine. We can change the air knobs. These work. Cockpit air. Not that it means anything. Entrance. That's fine. Reading lights. That's fine. External power is on. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, those gens obviously don't go on until the engine's on. Hang on. Boost pump to auto and then APU into run. So look, we'll put the APU into run then. So APU's down here. There we go. I will throw the APU bleed on. Let's just see what's going on here. If anything's going on. Okay, APU's at 43%. Okay, Jesus Christ. Probe heats are basically an aircraft. How a lot of the instruments work are through static probes from air pressure flowing in. So it's a very, very simple mechanism. So those probes can get iced up, and if they block up, all your speeds and systems will malfunction. A part of the reason why Boeing crashed to the ground, their strobes, their things messed up. There are loads of these sensors across the aircraft. Generally, smaller aircraft will have something near the front. So that's what you're doing. Basically, it just keeps them warm, makes sure they don't ice up, because if they ice up, you're screwed. Well, you're not screwed. You just don't have... You'll lose a lot of maybe... Not just your air speeds, but your altitude indicators can be wrong. There's lots of other little things. And as well as that, we'll start heating up the windshield and things like that as well. I would not bother, but only I'm petrified of flying. Look, go up once and you'll be fine. How do you remember all them buttons alone? It confused me. Well, every aircraft's different, and I've never flown this. This is the first time I've even looked at this aircraft, so I don't know how we're going to fly or if we're going to fly just yet. Well, things can still go wrong. Things do go wrong. We've crash landed many times in the sim. Okay. APU is now 100%, so APU is on as far as I'm concerned. Let's go back up above for a second. Oh my god, where's my cameras? Okay, so the APU is on. The packs can go on. The bleeds can go on. I don't know if they need to go on or not. The generators, we're not going to... APU generator can go on. Recirc air can go on. Auto pressurization of the cabin can go on. Right, as far as I think of, I can't think of anything else that he's doing there. We'll reset the master caution, and I think we need to look at this flight plan. If I can find... there we are. Here we go. Alright, this flight plan, I'm going to have no idea. Okay, so the init page. I'm going to have to do this manually. I don't think it's got any SimBrief integration yet. So we are flying from EGPH. So EGPH. And we're going to put a slash in there. We're going to Cork, which is EICK. Okay, this says there's no flight plans in there, which is fine. So maybe it does have some sort of SimBrief integration I'm just not sure about. Cost index. Now, unfortunately, there's no profile for the A220 on SimBrief that I could find. So I've based it off an A319, so it's not going to be perfect. But I'm going to use 12 as my cost index. And we should be flying at 240, which is 24,000 feet. And we're going to have an outside temperature of minus 32. Hey Ben, good evening. How's it going? With this depth of realism, I get the feeling being a real pilot makes the game a little easier. Yeah, but you got to remember, Microsoft is also built in a way that, you know, they built it so gamers can just game as well. You know, it brought a huge new load of people to the community of flight sims, so you can literally pick it up with an Xbox controller and fly it. There's lots of different things that can help you start the aircraft and do things. I just have them all turned off because I should know how to roughly get a plane in the air. That's the idea anyways. Okay, so the cost index, that's all done. We'll go to the next page. Okay, so it's already got my fuel in here. Block fuel of 8.1. Now, there was no way to fuel. I had to do it via this, the weight and balance. So I did it via that. We're giving us a 54.2 weight. So, oh no, my zero fuel weight is 46.3, CNG of 19.6, which is okay. I think that'd be okay. We should have more than enough fuel at 8.1. This should be pretty fuel efficient, one would imagine. Okay, so we're going to go to the flight plan. Now, I'm not going to go direct because we're on Vatsim. I'm going to have no choice. So what I will do is go EGPH. Our departure is from runway 24, supposed to be, if the winds stay the way they are. We are on the Goza 1 Charlie. And we're going to insert this into the flight plan. Next. Down. Up. Is Mavex the last point on that, I wonder? Gozek. Okay, how do we go up and down on this damn thing? Ah, here we go. Okay, so from Gossam, I will get back to the chat in 2 seconds. Did I hear you correct a while ago that this game is accurate enough to help? There are aspects of this that will help real pilots. Now, the thing is, the feeling of the stick and the rudder pedals are not realistic, especially in GA and stuff. Like, you know, a plane reacts differently compared to weights, winds. There's so many variables in a real aircraft. Every time you fly a plane, it can feel different. So, yeah, I don't think that feeling, you don't get that feeling in the joystick, the pressure. You know, if you've got a bit of crosswind, you know, you might be dragging that plane a little bit down. But the procedures of, say, you know, of starting up your checklists, you know, your taxiing, you know, your takeoff, you can do loops and stuff, you know, and yeah, it's good for your muscle memory, because that's all flying is muscle memory. It's like driving a car, muscle memory. Once you've done it a few times, you're okay, you know. All right, so from Gossam, very quickly, let's keep moving. Otherwise, people get bored. We should be going on an Airway P600. Airway. So P600, I don't know is Airways going to work on this aircraft, so this is going to be a first test. Not in database. Okay, so some of the this is running on a default system, so okay, so we don't have that airway, but do we have TRN, which is our next waypoint. Now I might have to come off the Vatsim network if I can't. Is it going to work? TRN, we'll take the one that's closest to us. Well, where the frig is it? I get a feeling it's a bit slow, this. Okay, so from Gossam, the next waypoint then, which was TRN, we'll go from here. TRN, we'll insert you. And then from TRN, we will be taking direct to NIMAT. So we're going to type it in here, NIMAT, NIMAT, just make sure, NIMAT, yep. That's my next waypoint. Insert you. After NIMAT, we'll go direct via Dublin, so DUB. We'll go get those dubs. DU Bravo. Next waypoint. God, I hope this is working. Okay, after dub, we will be going direct to Tismo. We've gone through that very many times. So TISMO. I forgot to click on. What did I do? Tismo. Okay, so then Tismo, we'll be going into Cork. We will be looking for our arrival. We should be looking at ILS 34. There's no stars, no transition. No, there is. We're coming invited TISM 1 Golf. Yeah. We're going to go no via. And then we're going to insert that. So is there any discons? Apparently not. Okay, so flight plan's done. Performance. Okay, it's giving me my V speeds already. So rotate at 144. So that's faster than A319. Jesus. That's fine. Flaps for departure, we should probably be a 1. Okay, I actually have to type that one in. That's fine. We're going to flex the temperature. Let's go to 66, I think will be enough. Again, I don't have the proper flight details for this aircraft. Well, why does it not go to the next page? Next phase. Okay, we're going to click it from here. Cost index of 12, so that's all going to be managed. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's the approach. We'll look at that later. Direct data, radio nav. We'll have a look at that later as well. Okay, I think that's the flight plan complete. Oh, shit. I've just ruined my flight. How do I put it back to where I was? Oh, I've got to start that. Oh, I've got to do it all over again. I don't know what I pressed. I think I hit tab. Don't hit tab. It puts you up in the air somewhere. Ah, freaking hell. Okay, got to do all that again. Oh. It's upsetting. Alright, whose fault is it? Jamesy? Must be your fault, right? So I don't know, I hit Control Tab and it just flew the plane in the air. I don't know. Ah, freaking hell. Alright, good news is we know how to start the aircraft now, so let's be quick here now. So external power is available. Battery 1 and battery 2 to auto. Should have put that on before I did that one. The pitot, we'll put on the hydraulics to auto. Fuel pump onto boost. APU can go to the on position. Run APU. APU will be coming on now. Passenger seat signs. That's fine. We're going to throw the beacon on. Wing inspection light, logo light can go on as well, I suppose. Nav light can go to the on position. What else we got here very quickly? Probe heat will throw on. That's all good. That's all good. We're going to auto pressurize the aircraft. And then make sure we arm emergency lighting, which is already armed. I can't touch that. Okay. Anti-ice is not required at the moment. Right, gotta be very careful what you press. Apart from I gotta do that flight plan all over again. But other than that, we're all good, right? You didn't have to look and it's in the air, I know. For fuck's sake. See, that's why simulators are annoying. In real life, planes just don't jump up in the air like that. They don't catch you off guard. Okay, so anyways, I'm trying to rush us back to where we were. Minute page. Friggin' hell, where are we? EGPH going to EICK. For fuck's sake. James, have you taken off yet? Hey, Jordan, good evening. Someone needs to take the blame. I think it's only fair that someone takes the blame. Okay, so 12 in. We're going up to 2. See, look, it's a bit slow. Come on. Cost index of 12. 240, please. Does this mean I don't have the fuel in here like I had before? No. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, it should be enough. Payload, we can move up a little bit. Where's my zero fuel weight? There you go. Right. Next page. Fuels, weights, done. Block 7.1. That's all fine. We'll go... See, look. Now, look. I'm clicking on other random crap. Flight plan. EGPH. Departure. We're going for runway 24. We're taking the Gozai. 1 Charlie. Let's get you in there. Up, down, up, down. Okay, so from Gossam, we're going to TRN. I forget I need this damn thing. TRN. How is TRN not in the database? It was just in the database a second ago. TRN. Well, I was in there before. Oh, here we go. Okay, from TRN, we're going to NIMAT. Okay, let's insert you. From NIMAT, we will be going direct to Dub. Okay, from Dub, we're going to be going direct to Tismo. I pushed back just as you took off, Neil Armstrong fashion. Yeah, freaking hell. You're all going to be there before me tonight. I can see that Count Davies has already left Scotland. Okay, so from Tismo, we are going to go into our arrival, ILS-34. We are coming in on the... Oh, freaking previous page. Ah! It's the problem when you're not used to a plane. We're coming in on the TISM 1 Golf. No Via. No star. Insert. Okay, there's no discons. Okay, so let's not mess up like I did before by pressing loads of wrong friggin' things. Now, the only problem is that I'm on Vatsim, so realistically I'm going to have to behave here and I'm going to have to get clearance. Where's my radio control panel? Friggin' hell, it's going to be built into this damn thing, isn't it? Okay, my radio's up here. But for some reason my radio panel is not turned on here, so that's interesting. Which one changes? Okay. Holy Jesus of moly. Okay, I just need to get some ATIS very quickly. Okay, Edinburgh information, J for Juliet. Runway in use is 24. Transition flight level 750. That's our transitioning. Surface wind variable 3 knots. Visibility at 10 kilometers or more. Moderate rain broken 2,000. 4,000 feet overcast. 4,000 feet temperature. Dew point 1. QNH is 1002. Information: Juliet advised aircraft type on first contact. Okay, so very quickly, I don't know what stand I'm on. What number's that? 27? Okay, 27. Here we go. Scott Watson, good evening. Just catching up the count in his chitty chitty bang bang. He's in the DC6, isn't he? Okay, so tower 118705. 118. .705.
Said I know. Sat 899 Edinburgh Tower, good evening, hold Delta 1.
Okay, so we've got real ATC on. For any of you that are new to flight simming, basically there is a network of people that sit in and pretend to be rear air traffic controllers.
Sparta 1-1 Edinburgh Tower.
Right, I just...
Sparta 1-1 Edinburgh Tower, go ahead. Sparta 1-1, traffic is a 737-800, which is off to your right hand side, and also a Loganair ATR 46 on a 10-mile final for runway 24. Reporting site. Traffic inside Sparta 1-1. And 9 Fox, disregard.
Hello, 49 Fox Whiskey, sorry, 24, 9 miles.
Logan 49 Foxtrot Whiskey, Edinburgh Tower, good evening. Continue approach runway 24, surface winds variable 3 knots.
Continue approach 24, Logan 49 Foxtrot Whiskey.
Logan 49 Foxtrot Whiskey, traffic is a light aircraft at the end of the downwind for runway 24, right hand orbits.
We'll look for the traffic, Logan 49 Foxtrot Whiskey.
Hi, on an 0 Mike Papa, 1 with VK.
Okay, unfortunately it's quite busy up here and only
Mike
towers online.
Hold on
no,
for
ground.
12, ground 121.755, goodbye.
I'm on the wrong radio frequency.
And 121.755, 0 Mike Papa.
121.
Taxi
755.
862, runway 24, surface winds variable 3 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 24, Leipzig Air 862.
Traffic inside, Logan.
Mike Papa, hello, Alpha, taxi to holding Alpha 12.
Ryan 900, Mike Papa, Edinburgh to low, taxi stand 8 via Alpha, Echo and Foxtrot.
Tonight, via Alpha, Echo and Foxtrot, 900, Mike Papa.
Apologies if it's loud, I can't really do very much about that. Your house is in. I haven't looked if my house is in here yet. I'm gonna have to have a look. What am I doing? Edinburgh ground. Where am I flying to? Okay. Good evening, Edinburgh ground. Simply 7742 with you. Looking for IFR clearance to Cork in an A220, gate 27. Information, Juliet.
Last station, just repeat the call sign.
Simply 7742.
Simply 7742, Roger, you are failed as an A319, if you can amend that, please.
Oh, okay, no worries, I'll fix it now. Hey, Pixel Jack, good evening. Edinburgh Ground, 77742, that should be amended now.
Simply 7742, you have not fixed the I'll see if I can fix the other subject.
I didn't hear a word he just said. Did anyone hear what he said? What did he...
Simply 7742, can you just confirm what model of A220 you're in, please?
A220-300.
Roger, stand by.
Let's say he's amending it. My A220-ness is not good enough for this person. Right, is my flight plan right? I don't even know. How do we look at this on this aircraft? Terrain, weather, channel, FMS, map.
KLM 756 is ready for push and start.
KLM 756, push start approved, face north.
Push start approved, face north, KLM 756.
Where the frig is this taking us?
Simply 7742, can you accept level 260 for me, please?
Sorry, could you repeat that? 77742?
Simply 7742, can you accept flight level 260?
Roger, yeah, I'll sort that out.
Simply 7742, I can do that for you, just let me know if you can accept it.
Yeah, that's fine. I accept it. 77742.
Roger, simply 7742, you are cleared to Cork. Go Sam 1 charge departure, squawk 2731.
I am cleared to Cork on the goes out 1 Charlie departure, squawking 2731, 77742.
Simply 7742, read back correct.
Easy 6287, ready for taxi.
Easy 6287, taxi on point Delta 1, runway 24 via Golf Mike and Alpha.
Right. I actually have an issue here, because I'm just looking at my sim brief that I've lost. Where the hell's that gone?
Edinburgh Ground. Easy 6287, what's the last bit after runway call sign? It's type BAE 146300. Stand 26. Request IFR clearance to Cork for information, Juliet.
Station calling for clearance standby, EJ 6287, taxi on point Delta 1, runway 24 via Golf, Mike and Alpha.
Where the frig is this going? New map. Right, how do I change my range?
Looking for 94, Foxtrot Whiskey and Alpha. Request 1027.
Roger, standby, EJ 6287, Edinburgh Ground.
Yep, go ahead.
EJ 6287, taxi on point Delta 1, runway 24 via Golf, Mike and Alpha.
Yep, that's always said. We'll go Delta 1, runway 24, Golf, Mike Alpha, Easy 6287.
Last station calling, say again.
Looking for 9 Foxtrot Whiskey on Alpha, request 1027.
Roger, login 49 Foxtrot Whiskey, Edinburgh Ground, hello, taxi stand 2 via Alpha and Echo.
Stand 2 Alpha and Echo, looking for 9 Foxtrot Whiskey.
Edinburgh Ground, good evening, right. Yeah, 82 request Alpha and requesting taxi gate.
Second 862, Edinburgh Ground, hello, taxi stand 7 via Alpha, Echo and Foxtrot.
Okay, so from NEMAT we need to go to...
Leipzig A62, please say again.
Yeah, can A62, taxi stand 7 via Alpha, Echo and Foxtrot.
By clear dub.
Yeah, Canton 862 Edinburgh ground.
There we go. That will work better for me.
A62, taxi via Alpha and Foxtrot to stand 7.
Can you enter the SIDS and stars on that aircraft?
Station
I have.
for clearance, repeat the call sign.
Shamrock 463.
Shamrock 463, roger, your flight plans and bad, I will send you a rerouting text, stand by.
I have no idea how to fly this aircraft. This is going to be so funny when it comes to it. Where is my flight director? There we go. We've got a flight director. My QNH was 1002.
Shamrock 463, let me know if you can accept that, please.
There seems to be a lot of changes for everybody's flight here.
We'll check for Shamrock 463.
Oh, okay, let's see what's going to happen here. This...
Shamrock 463, say again.
KLM 756, request taxi.
KLM 756, taxi 1 point Delta 1, runway 24 via Golf Mike and Alpha.
Hello, Delta 1, runway 24 via Golf Mike Alpha.
Edinburgh Tower 77742, ready for push and start.
Simply 7742, squawk 2731.
Freaking hell.
Break, EJ 6287, contact Edinburgh Tower 118.705, goodbye.
Okay, so I've got a...
EJ 6287, contact Edinburgh Tower 118.705, goodbye. EJ 6287, Edinburgh ground.
Okay, so 2...
EJ 6287, Edinburgh ground.
Engines 118.705, easy 6287.
KLM 756, contact Edinburgh Tower 118.705, goodbye.
Edinburgh Tower 118.705, bye-bye and thank you.
Ground EV 737 Delta, taxi in 12 for 1.
Friggin' hell.
Last station, say again.
737 Delta with you, taxi in Alpha 1.
Hey, Anne, thank you for subscribing. Sorry, I'm...
737 Delta, Edinburgh ground to low, taxi stand 9 via Alpha, Echo and Foxtrot.
2731.
Stand 9 Alpha Echo Fox for EV 737 Delta.
Edinburgh ground to low, Ryanair 37 extra Juliet, type 738, stand 4, information Juliet, request clearance to Cork, please.
Ryanair 37 extra Juliet, clear to Cork, go Sam 1 charge departure, squawk 4226.
Clear to Cork, go Sam 1 Charlie, departure, squawk 4226, Ryanair 37 extra Juliet.
Ryanair 37 extra Juliet, read back correct. Simply 7742, stand 27, push and start approved, face north.
Push and start approved, facing north, 77742. Okay. How do we turn the engines on? Does that... okay, so this must be... very simple. Say simple. Right engine cranking. Is that doing anything?
Edinburgh ground, Shamrock 463. I can accept the amended flight plan.
Shamrock 463, roger, I will amend your flight plan and call you back.
Okay, it's happening apparently. Right engine on. Please. Leads are on.
Golf Mike Edinburgh ground, good morning. Good evening.
Last station, say again, call sign.
Golf Mike, ready for startup and clearance with Kilo.
Alright, engine is starting.
Last station, one more time, just say again, call sign.
Golf Mike, ready for startup with information Kilo.
I have no idea what they're saying
Okay,
either.
it doesn't look like I have a flight plan out for you.
Sorry, you repeat last transmission?
Oh my
Doesn't look like I have a flight plan out for you.
Pretty sure I filed it. Let me just refile it, one sec.
Roger, thanks, big break. Shamrock 463, cleared to Cork, go Sam 1 char departure, squawk 2153.
Hey Jim, Harold, good evening.
Clear to Cork, squawk 2153, and Ghost 1 Charlie departure for Shamrock 463.
Visibility 7 kilometers, heavy rain. Few at below 100 feet. Broken 2,400 feet. Temperature plus 15.
Straight over tower.
Okay, flaps need to be set to 1 for departure. It's got 5 settings of flap, but I'm hoping 1's enough. I'm just waiting for engine 1 to finish starting up. Young pilot in the making from the sounds of it. Yeah. ATIS, yeah. Well, we were on Vatsim, we're on the main network, yeah. We'll see how this goes. 1187.
Easy 64 Papa Bravo. Runway 24, the surface winds.
Engines have started, this is it.
6 knots, gusting 16, clear to.
Starters off. We have parking brake. That is the only thing I've got to worry about here.
SAT 899
RTO
behind the landing EasyJet A320 via Delta 1, line at runway 24 behind.
Taxi lights to the on.
Line Delta 1, line up.
Easy 135, left on Alpha, hold Alpha 12, ground 121.755, goodbye.
I'm on the wrong. Why has it changed?
Left on Alpha, Alpha 12, contact ground.
13, QNH 1002. Acknowledge receipt of information, Kilo. And advise aircraft type on first contact.
121.755. Okay, not having my radio panel working is freaking annoying.
Sorry, can you repeat last transmission?
Golf West Jamaica 172 A-phone, there's no
we're currently at Edinburgh.
I cannot approve your startup.
Can I change to IFR circuits?
Golf West Jamaica 172 negative, no sockets until we've ordered it 2 in the socket.
Yeah, go.
7742 ready for taxi to runway 24.
Simply 7742, looks like you changed your squawk, just confirm squawk in 2731.
Sorry, I'll change it again now. For some reason the plane just switched all my radios, it was a bit weird. Okay, I'll sort it out now, 1 second.
Edinburgh ground, hello. Easy 135, requesting gate.
Easy 135 immigrant hello, taxi stand 17 via Alpha Lima and Golf.
Taxi to stand Alpha. Taxi to stand 17 via Alpha Lima and Golf. Easy 134.
Simply 7742, got you now, taxi home point Delta 1 runway 24 via Golf Mike and Alpha.
Golf Mikey Bravo. Taxi to runway 24, holding point Delta 1 via Golf Mikey Bravo, 77742.
77742, Golf Mike and Alpha.
Golf Mike Alpha, 77742.
Ground, hello, EG54, Hotel Express, stand 11 with information, call you back.
Ground, Shark 612, yeah.
Channel X61 Juliet, pass the message.
Yes, that's just mention that we can accept the rerouting request the clearance to Manchester when you've got a moment.
Channel X61 Juliet, roger, I will amend your flight plan and call you back.
So, good evening again, EG54, Hotel X-ray, stand 11 with information, Kilo, RBC 20 request the clearance to Gatwick.
EJ54 Hotel X-ray, Edinburgh to low, stand by, your flight plan's invalid, I will send you a rerouting text.
Airbus ground, good evening, EasyJet 6 for Papa Bravo, vacated on Alpha.
EJ64 Papa Bravo, Edinburgh to low, taxi stand at 1 Alpha via Alpha and Echo.
1 Alpha via Alpha and Echo 6 for Papa Bravo.
Channel X, 1 short departure, squawk 7677.
Okay, so the next one should be 118. 118, 118. I actually like the aircraft. There's a few things that we got to learn with it.
Edinburgh ground, Shamrock 463, request push and start.
Shamrock 463, stand 5, push start approved, face north.
So we're going via Golf, Mikey,
approved, face north,
Alpha,
463.
to Delta 1.
And EJ54 Hotel X-ray, just let me know if you can accept that, please.
It's just not accepted.
Well, that EJ54 Hotel X-ray, I will amend your flight plan and call you back.
Edinburgh ground, Golf Bravo Echo Foxtrot Romeo at stand 30, request taxi for departure to Glasgow.
Last station, just say again, call sign, doesn't look like I have a flight plan for you. Simple 7742, hold position.
Hold position 7742.
EJ135, apologies, I've left you in quite a tight spot there. Can you make it into 17 from your position?
Say again, EJ134.
EJ135, I've left you in quite a tight spot, I do apologise. Can you make it into 17 from that spot you're at?
Yeah, we can.
He's going to squeeze past me.
EJ135, can I apologize about that?
No worries.
Edinburgh ground, this is Channel 9 Juliet Makers, vacated runway 24, pass Bravo on Alpha.
Channel X5 Juliet Mike, roger, taxi stand 3 via Alpha and Echo.
Taxi stand 3 via Alpha and Echo for Channel 5 Juliet Maker.
He's going to squeeze it in. First flight of this plane, so look, there's some teething problems for me, but I actually think the plane so far is okay, but the real thing will be now...
74742, continue taxi now, put Delta 1, runway, Golf Mike and Alpha.
Continuing to holding point D1 via Golf Mike Alpha, 7742.
And Shamrock 463, you can continue taxi now.
Can you repeat that for Shamrock 463?
Shamrock 463, disregard, apologies.
Everyone, we should accept the new route, Speedbird 11 Alpha.
Speedbird 11 Alpha, roger, I will amend your flight plan and call you back.
Edinburgh Ground on F37 next Juliet, Mach 4 resting. Push.
Right now, 37 extra Juliet, stand by.
I don't know what my brake button is, I've only got my handbrake.
11 Alpha cleared to Manchester, go Sam 1 charge departure squawk 5245.
160 Golf, Golf Charlie departure squawk 5245. Speedbird 11 Alpha.
Speedbird 11 Alpha, feedback correct.
Edinburgh Ground, good evening, Easy 15 Papa Golf with you. Airbus A320, stand 20, sorry 20, information cleared on board QNH1002, request an IFR clearance to Bristol.
Easy 15 Papa Golf, Edinburgh Ground to low, cleared to Bristol, go Sam 1 charge departure squawk 2712.
Cleared to Bristol, goes on 1 Charlie, departure and squawk 2712, Easy 15 Papa Golf.
Simply Simpson 42, contact Edinburgh Tower now, 118.705, goodbye.
Contact Edinburgh Tower 118.705, good night.
Edinburgh Ground, Shamrock 463,
Moving over to the north, Sparta 11.
And Sparta 11, just due to the traffic, I'm probably going to have to get you to divert elsewhere. Do you have a preference in mind?
No preference, my Sparta 11.
Sparta 11, roger. Cleared to, sorry, standby. Easy 807, left on Alpha, contact ground 121.755, goodbye.
We took the left on Bravo, is that okay?
Roger, taxi Alpha, hold Alpha 12, ground 121.755, break, Hero 192, runway 24, clear to land.
Runway 24, clear to land, Hero 192.
Edinburgh Tower 7742 with you at holding point Delta 3.
Last station calling, roger, hold Delta 1.
Alright, get into Delta 1. You can see I'm here at Delta 3 anyways, I have to wait.
Edinburgh Tower, good evening, Easy 616 Zulu with you 6 miles.
Here you go, someone's coming into land. EasyJet, I think.
Easy 656 Zulu, Edinburgh Tower, good evening, continue approach runway 24, surface 2280 degrees, 6 knots, gusting 16.
Continue approach, Easy 656 Zulu.
God, I hope I got enough fuel. Chat, come on, what's going on? Everyone's gone all quiet. And we're not interested anymore. What's happened? The Vatsim's very loud, I do apologise. But the plane is kind of running, right? All I did very quickly there was put the landing lights to the on position. APU, we're going to switch off now.
Sparta 11, roger, standby, I'll coordinate with Linz.
Say again, Sparta 1.
Don't really know how high we're going up. Vertical speed.
Sparta 11, roger, contact Scottish now on 135.855.
135.855. 11, thank you.
Easy 656 Zulu, runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 24, Easy 656 Zulu.
Tower 1358, 2300.
There's clearly a lot of traffic.
Nordic 1358, apologies, say again.
Just calling out. We're at 2,100.
Nordic 1358, roger, continue approach runway 24.
Alright, we'll continue approach runway 24, 1358.
But Jamesy, can you not see now how easy Vatsim is? I'm overtaking Dick Van Dyke in his Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I'm still on the ground. You guys are about to land. I've got a plane in front of me. This guy seems to be allowing other people to land. Oh, here he is. He's coming now. Visibility's not great.
Hero 192, contact ground 121.755, goodbye.
Oh,
121.755 for Hero 192, thank you for the service, bye-bye.
Why is he going now when there's a plane coming in? Oh, we might get an episode of Air Crash Investigations here at Edinburgh Airport. Dun, 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 dun. Is he going? He's moving. He's moving. He's creeping.
Nordic 1358. Go around, I say again, go around, acknowledge.
No, I'm on the ground at Edinburgh. It's a bit busy. So these are real people landing and taking off. It's another EasyJet coming in. Tower slow, could have got two. Yeah, he should have got them out. I mean, look. Scott, are you on the ground with us here?
Nordic 1358, turn left heading 180.
Left 180, 1358.
This is a proper live network.
Nordic 1358, contact Edinburgh radar on 121.205, goodbye.
So you basically you have to get qualified and pass the exams to do this.
At 121.205.
Come on, James, it's easy.
1358.
Edinburgh Tower, hello, KLM 17, fully established, ILS 24.
Look, he should be getting somebody else out.
Edinburgh Tower, good evening, runway collection. Continue approach runway 24, surface wind 280 degrees, 6 knots.
Why is he bringing in another aircraft here? This guy should be out, lined up and ready to go.
Sorry, yeah, as you did. Continue approach runway 24, KLM 17.
Easy 656 Zulu, left on Alpha, contact ground 121.755.
Got a plane behind us now. He should have somebody else out here. No, because I'd rather fly the planes than do the tower stuff myself. I mean, I could do it maybe, so I could open up some... I mean, would you want to see some streams? If I did it, it'd be on the Irish side of things. I'd probably do, like, Knock Airport.
KLM 17, runway 24, the surface winds 280 degrees, 6 knots, gusting 16. Clear to land.
Clear to land, 24.
He's not even he's not even on 5 Mile Final.
KLM 756,
Go ahead, KLM 756.
KLM 756 behind the landing company at 747 400 via Delta 1 line at runway 24 behind.
He should have done that the last go round.
Traffic, line up and wait behind. KLM 756.
Come on, Jamesy, come fly in Vatsim with us. I mean, you don't have to be perfect. I'm not perfect. How many mistakes did I make tonight? He should look. He could have easily got this guy out. This guy should have gone ages ago. Let's be honest. It's a bit slow. Definitely could have got out here. This guy's still not even on 10 Mile Final.
Edinburgh Tower, Shamrock 463, with you at taxiway Alpha number 3.
Shamrock 463, Edinburgh Tower, good evening. Continue holding Delta 1.
Holding Delta 1, 463. Edinburgh Tower 025, please establish ILS 24.
I hope I got enough fuel.
Speedbird 735, Edinburgh Tower, good evening. Continue approach runway 24, surface winds 280 degrees, 6 knots, gusting 16. Number 2.
225, continuing.
Come on. This guy's still not even in sight. Oh, here he is now. I think I might make all the mistakes possible. I don't think Cork will allow me back after last time. Look, to be honest with you, it's more of a case of if I knew you were flying with me tonight, I would have picked a quiet airport. Obviously, I picked Edinburgh early in the night. I didn't know what, but Edinburgh's just had the new scenery released for mini builds, so it's going to be busy. It's just one of those things. We've got a jumbo coming in.
KLM 756, my apologies, cancel line-up clearance, hold position, acknowledge.
He's not asking him to line up.
KLM 756.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planes lined up here, look. Five of us.
EC54 Hotel X-ray, Edinburgh Tower, good evening, hold Delta 1.
Hold Delta 1. EC54 X-ray.
Number 2, hello, Ryanair 37.
135855.
Ryanair 37 X-ray Juliet, Edinburgh Tower, good evening, hold Delta 1.
Hold Delta 1, Ryanair 37 X-ray Juliet.
They're asking all of us to hold Delta 1. Does this guy not realise he's in the shit here? Do you think for a laugh I should say,
Speedbird 735, clear to land runway 24.
friggin' Speedbird, that's it. Let British Airways get priority over everybody else. Frig British Airways. Frig them.
KLM 756, behind the landing, British Airways 737-600 via Delta 1 line at runway 24 behind.
He could have gone. This was real planes, he'd be in trouble.
KLM 756 behind the landing, British Airways Boeing 737 via Delta 1 line at runway 24 behind.
The plane in front of me is falling asleep.
737, line up and wait behind. KLM 756.
Edinburgh Tower, hello, Blue Max 46 Romeo.
That sounded like Joe Dobson then, didn't it?
Maintaining 180
Blue Max 46 Romeo, Edinburgh Tower, good evening, runway 24, continue approach, surface winds 280 degrees 6 knots, gusting 16.
Continue approach, is it still 180 for Blue Max 46 Romeo?
Here comes the British Airways now. He basically in real life now they'd have them like this, non-stop.
46 Romeo.
Blue Max 46 Romeo, Roger, give me 160 till 4.
160 till 4, Blue Max 46 Romeo.
Oh, my engines are still working. That's good news.
Easy 6287, pass your message.
Just confirm we're still with you, which one of those two
Roger, contact Scottish 135.855.
135.855,
The 7 did bring me a drink.
KLM 17.
KLM 17, pass your message.
Yeah, just clear the runway, request taxi.
KLM 17, Roger, Alpha, taxi Alpha, hold Alpha 12, ground 121.755.
Alpha to Alpha 12 and ground on 121.755.
How much fuel do I have left here?
KLM 756, runway 24, surface wind
76.
280 degrees 6 knots, gusting 16, clear takeoff.
Runway 24, clear for takeoff, KLM 756.
Okay, he's cleared to take off.
Speedbird 735, left on Alpha, hold Alpha 12, ground 121.755, goodbye.
Left on Alpha, hold Alpha 122.5.
Here comes the next plane.
Edinburgh Tower, hello, Nordic 4012, we are 6.7 miles final, 24.
Blue Max 46 Romeo, if I haven't already, clear to land runway 24.
Clear to land runway 24, Blue Max 46 Romeo.
Nordic 4012, Edinburgh Tower, good evening, continue approach runway 24, surface winds 280 degrees 6 knots, gusting 16.
Continue approach, Nordic 4012.
Jesus Christ. Come on. Got to get to Cock Tower while Dublin is still open. Okay, so quick pre-flight here. I've already set my lights all ready to go. Did that ages ago because we were bored. I don't think this thing has a preset. Flaps 1, I think that's alright for this plane. No idea. Never flown this before. RTO has been selected. Nose gear apparently is up. That's an interesting one. See, I should be lining up. He should have been at me already. I could have been gone. As the next one will be coming in now. Like, watch.
Nordic 4012, expect late landing clearance.
Roger that. Nordic 4012.
Edinburgh Tower, Ryanair 336 Whiskey, establish ILS runway 24.
Bloody
Ryanair
Ryanair now.
336 Whiskey, continue approach runway 24, surface winds 280 degrees, 16 knots, gusting 16.
Continue approach, Ryanair 336 Whiskey.
Nordic 4012, go round, I say again, go round, acknowledge.
Go round, Nordic 4012.
Go around? What happened here? Did he not land his plane? Alright, here comes Ryanair.
KLM 756, requesting frequency.
Oh no, he's going round. Somebody is still on the runway.
KLM 756, Roger, Scottish 135.855, goodbye.
Scottish Control 135.855, thank you, Chief.
Tower, Nordic 1358, full established, 3000, and we are 10 miles.
Nordic 1358, Roger, runway 24, continue approach, surface winds 280 degrees, 16 knots, number 2.
Number 2 will continue the approach 1358.
Nordic 4012, turn left heading... Nordic 4012, turn left heading 180, contact Edinburgh radar 121.205, goodbye.
Left heading 180 and
It's radar 121.205.
121.219.
Ah, approach is online now.
121.205.
Decimal 205.
Ryanair 336 Whiskey, runway 24, surface winds 280 degrees, 6 knots, runway
121.
Clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 24, Ryanair 336 Whiskey.
Blue Max 46 Romeo, Romeo, left on Alpha, hold Alpha 12, ground 121.755, goodbye.
205.
Left on Alpha, hold Alpha 12, ground 121.755, have a good night. Blue Max 46 Romeo, Romeo.
I don't know if he knows that I'm still alive. 121.205. Okay, that's the next guy. Tower's come online. Approach has come online now to help the tower.
Ryanair 336 Whiskey, runway 24, surface winds 280 degrees, 6 knots, gusting 16, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 24, you mean? Ryanair 336.
Yeah, apologies, clear to land, runway 24.
24, Ryanair 336, Whiskey, cheers.
I could have been lined up and gone. Come on.
Nordic 1358.
How many people are behind me now?
We're here, 1358.
Disregard.
Look at this disaster at Edinburgh. Like, he could be telling me, on landing, line up and wait. I could be lined up, waited and gone before he has to worry about the next approach. Whose idea was it to go from Edinburgh? Oh, he's dropping. Oh, he's freezing. Oh, he's a stunt plane. Is he going around?
Nordic 1358, expect late landing clearance.
Alright, late landing clearance 1358.
Ryanair 336 Whiskey, expedite left.
He's going in fast. What the hell's going on here? Did he give me clearance? Okay, next plane's coming in.
Nordic 1358.
1358.
Go around, I say go around, acknowledge.
Okay, we'll go
1358. Today's landing might be better because I've never flown this aircraft. I don't even know what's going to happen once I take off. I don't know how any of the autopilot works. I don't...
Airbus, good evening, Gulf 19001, Matthew ILS 2412 miles.
All these planes are going to be running out of fuel.
Golf Sierra Mike 9001, Edinburgh Tower, good evening, runway 24, continue approach.
Ready approach 24, Gulf 190.
See, look, if I was lined up,
Golf 901,
he's off the runway, I could have been gone.
Ryanair 336 Whiskey, left on Alpha, hold Alpha 12, ground 121.755.
Left on Alpha, Alpha 12, ground 121.755, cheers, Ryanair 336 Whiskey.
Nordic 1358, left 180, climb altitude 4,000 feet, contact radar 121.755, bye-bye. Victor Foxtrot Echo 12, Mike Oscar, runway 24, surface 280 degrees 6 knots, gusting 16, clear to land.
He's clearing them to land, but he should be moving us out. Look, there's no one here. I could have been lined up. I could have been gone. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm number 6. 6 aircraft waiting. He's not even in sight
Victor
yet.
Foxtrot Echo 12, Mike Oscar, Edinburgh Tower.
See, I should be lining up, which means this guy would be landing over me, but I should be lined up. Even with him coming into land, I could be lining up.
Tower, hello, apologies, Flyview 12, Mike Oscar, keep out runway 24.
Clear to land runway 24, roger, thank you.
Clear to land 24, Flyview 12, Mike Oscar.
There's still nothing. There's no one even on 10 mile final. Freaking joke. Worse than being in London City. Yeah, someone's coming in at super speed. Again, he could be saying to me, after landing, line up and wait. So now he's past the threshold. I can safely line up and wait. I don't know, was he calling me now or not? He's halfway down the bloody runway, that one. Look at that. Oh, he's not even down yet. Oh, there he is. So now we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planes waiting.
Hello Tower, Shuttle 337 with your ILS for runway 24.
Shuttle 337, Edinburgh Tower, good evening. Continue approach runway 24, surface winds 280 degrees 6 knots, gusting 16.
Roger, thanks, continue approach 337.
I think he's forgotten that he's got a huge queue of aircraft here. I could have been lined up, ready. He could have let me go now. I could easily go. There won't be any wake turbulence. The next plane behind me would be fine.
Globesman 9001, runway 24, surface winds 280 degrees 6 knots, gusting 16, clear to land.
Clear to land 24, Globesman 9001.
Fly 12 Mike Oscar, welcome to Edinburgh, left Alpha, hold Alpha 12, ground 121.755.
Left Alpha and ground 121.755, thanks for flight 12 Mike Oscar.
And for all aircraft currently holding Delta 1, we've got quite a lot of arrivals coming in, which is just affecting us getting aircraft out. We will get you out as soon as we can.
Bollocks. He could easily be lining us up. Easy. That's terrible. This is real terrible. For a busy airport like Edinburgh, if this guy can't cope, which is fair enough, it's hard, it's not an easy job. But he shouldn't be on an Edinburgh on a busy night. Edinburgh's just had a brand new airport released from InniBuilds. It's going to be busy. Edinburgh's a busy airport anyways on Vatsim. Like, you know, go do Birmingham. Go do anywhere else. Like, some of these big jets here have a lot of fuel that they'll be burning here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now there's 7 of us. This guy's still not even just coming into sight. I could have easily been and gone. With no weight turbulence problems. Don't mean to shit on him or anything, but it's just to say that there's a lot coming in. He should be saying to me now, okay, simply 7742 after arrival, line up and wait runway 24. Soon as he said I'm off runway, okay, simply 7742, off you go. Whoever's behind me, continue approach.
Number 851 Tango Bravo, inbound EILS 24.
November 851 Tango Bravo, Edinburgh Tower, good evening. Continue approach runway 24, surface winds 280 degrees, 6 knots, gusting 16.
Or continue the approach 2485 Tango Bravo.
Again, I could be lined up. I could be moving. Straight off departure, please. That's the one thing I'd be asking them.
Close span 9001, expedite left at Bravo, please.
I'd be asking whoever's in the queue, can you do a rolling start, get straight out once being given clearance? Yes, sir, no problem, sir. Out I go, sir. Boom.
Shuttle 337, runway 24, surface winds 280 degrees, 6 knots, gusting 16, clear to land.
Roger, clear to land, runway 24, shuttle 337.
You'd think that this was running multiple runways at Edinburgh tonight. It's really bad, that is. Like, you should really be...
Close span 9001, left on Alpha, hold Alpha 12, ground 121.755.
Left on to Alpha, Alpha 12, ground 121.755, close span 9001, thanks.
Edinburgh has approach on right now. They should be slowing down the aircraft to fit us in. There needs to be more fluidity. Because this is, again, simply 7742 on arrival here.
Sierra India Tango 7742, Edinburgh Tower.
Simply 7742.
Just say again your call sign, sorry?
Simply 7742.
Simply 7742, thank you. Just be on guard. It's going to be a very quick departure momentarily. Just stand by.
No problem, can do a rolling departure, simply 7742.
Simply 7742, behind the landing, citation 700 on a 3-mile final via Delta 1, line at runway 24 behind.
After the citation landing, line up runway 24, simply 7742.
November 851 Tango Bravo, runway 24, clear to land.
Clear land 24851 Tango Bravo.
Shuttle 337, left on Alpha, hold Alpha 12, contact ground 121.755, goodbye.
Roger, left on Alpha, hold Alpha 12, shuttle 337, contact ground, cheers.
Hello, Edinburgh Tower, Turkish 15 Heavy, heading for Delta 1 on runway 24.
Turkish 315, Edinburgh Tower, good evening, welcome to the Pandemonium.
Rolling departure basically means I don't need to stand up and wait. If he says to me to go, I'm gone. Don't need to do any of this lining up bollocks. Just get out of it. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Edinburgh Tower, good evening. Continue approach runway 24, the surface wind 280 degrees. 6 knots, gusting 16.
That is not a citation.
You are number 2 with 1 departing ahead.
Thank you. Continue approach runway 24, shuttle 8 November.
And shuttle 8 November, cancel the speed restriction.
Roger, no speed check, late November.
November 851 Tango Bravo, left on Bravo if able.
Well, exit left 1 able, 851 Tango Bravo.
Batara, hello, Nordic 4012 with you again, and we are 10 miles out.
Nordic 4012, Echo Tower, good evening, runway 24. Correction, continue approach runway 24, surface winds 280 degrees, 6 knots, gusting 16.
Continue approach, Nordic 4012.
Simply 7742, runway 24, surface winds 280 degrees, 6 knots, gusting 16, clear takeoff.
Clear takeoff, 7742.
November 851 Tango Bravo, welcome to Bravo, left on Alpha, hold Alpha 12, ground 121.755, see ya.
Alpha 12 over to ground, November 851 Tango Bravo.
V2.
Shuttle 8 November, clear to land runway 24.
Clear to land 24, shuttle 8 November.
Simply 7742, radar shortly going offline, monitor Unicorn 122.8, bye.
Monitor Unicorn 122.8, good night. Does this thing have auto throttle?
And Tower 135 behind the traffic at 3000.
Nordic.
So the plane does have wing flex and stuff as well, which is nice. I know, finally. Well, what I'm going to try and do now is go direct. As direct can be. I'm thinking... Just give me a second. I'm just trying to work out the best course of action here for me to go... Could just go direct to Tismo, I suppose. That's not really going to make much difference at this stage. Oh yeah, look, you're right. Okay, we're still at 7,000 feet at the moment, so can't do much anyways. A bit quiet in the cockpit. And for some reason I don't know how to go to standard pressures. It doesn't seem to click. So, I'm not sure what that's all about. Okay guys, we're above 10,000 feet, landing lights to the off position. Everything else is already off, on. APU gen can go to the off position, don't need to be on anymore. Okay, apparently I can go all the way up to 320. Hey, I like this plane. 15 quid, guys. I really don't think you can go wrong with this plane, as it currently stands. I'm pretty sure Cork Airport was a part of the update. Are you sure you updated the right English update thing? Because there's two there. Not the old one, you need the new one. But yeah, highly recommend anyone that's looking for a new little airliner, short hauls, £15 on the marketplace, can't go wrong. It's following the flight plan, it's doing everything it says. Just don't press Control and Tab because apparently it just sends the plane to the moon. But other than that, it's good. I remember a Tom Scott video where he was in a commercial pilot training simulator being talked through landing like being a pilot. I haven't seen it myself. See, I can't wait to do some vlogging where I'm actually flying. I know it's smaller planes, but still the same concept. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Okay, let's see what's happening. We're at basically 24,000 feet. I want to go as fast as I physically can. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can change that very much. Alright, I'm going to go direct to TIS mode. There's no one online here. There you go. So we're going direct to TIS mode. Alright, one thing I do want to do is have a look at the performance for landing. Can't seem to click on next. Next phase, anybody? There you go. Alright, give me a second. I just need to get... the metadata, because I haven't got a clue. Okay, so for Cork currently 1009 is the QNH. Temperature 9 degrees, that will do us. Winds are currently at 250 at 6 knots, 250 at 0.6. Transition altitude 5,000 feet is fine. We should be landing at 147. MDA of 55 will do. I'm not gonna, well, DNH. I'm not gonna look properly at it. We will be a full config for landing. This lands quite fast, eh? ILS frequency. Do I need to put it into here? Into the nav, I wonder? Okay, let's have a look. Like I said, I'm not flying this plane, so I'm not entirely sure. Approach for ILS. It looks like it would be 3-4. Okay, so that would be 109.150. Alright, does that go into here? No, so that's gone into my nav, not my VOR. Oh look, I've got an abort button. Abort, abort, abort. I'm assuming that my nav 1 would be my landing, because course of 342 is incorrect, it's 344. Then should I type something in here? 109.15. Okay, maybe. And it says that the course should be 344. Absolutely no idea. We'll see how we go. You know what, let's just enjoy the views and hope for the best. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, so you need to go into, not the marketplace, but you need to go into your own content hub. And you need to make sure you do World Update 17. But you gotta remember there's 2 UK updates. So there's one that was done at like World Update, what, 7 or 8? You need to make sure you do the latest one. It's basically, it's in your content manager. Cork Airport looks nice. Yeah, I did think Cork Airport was done. Oh, hang on. Why am I zoomed in on the engine like that? But the photogrammetry data for the UK is lovely. Pretty nice, I think. Bird strike. Yeah, it could happen. One engine's fine. We'll still make it to Cork with one engine. I actually really like this little plane, guys. I think it's alright. I like the modern, sleek look. It's kind of like a squished down 787 inside. That's what it feels like. Yeah, so when I did the world update, I didn't update the bush jumps, bush trips and stuff. I unticked all of that. I just tick the bits that I want, otherwise it's 12 gigabytes of crap. You just want basically the photogrammetry data and maybe the points of interest, but like all like the bush flies and stuff, I don't do any of that, so I don't need it. Some of the aircraft can simulate things like that. You can do it a lot more on X-Plane, I think. But yeah, a lot of the planes have built-in failures where you can click it to happen. I do have birds flying around near the airports though as an add-on. Yeah, there is a guy that does the birds add-on. So what am I downloading? The wrong thing then. I didn't see anything about selecting what you download. I just said world update. So yeah, on that world update, before you download it, if you click on the 3 lines that's on the content manager, it breaks down everything that's in that update, and then you can just tick what you want and then press update. So like I didn't do any of the bush journeys, or there was some other bits and pieces in there, like the landing challenges at Stansted and that crap. I just didn't bother. So my update ended up only being like 6 gigabyte. Hey Nathan, new updates for Central Station. Huh? Huh? What? Okay guys, we're literally going over near the Stranraer area. We're going to be going over where I do my flying IRL. This is Belfast. And this is where, this lake here, I don't know what it's called. But the airport I fly from is here, just outside Belfast City. Belfast City Airport is here. And I go, when I did my flying test, this is where I flew, all in this area. This is called the North Peninsula. It's really nice, you get dolphins and stuff down here. But yeah, this is where I do most of my flying, where I did all my training in this area. You might even see the airport as we go over. But yeah, there it is. You can just see it. You can see the runways just. So this is where you do most of your loops and all your pattern training and stuff, and then you go down here. This is where you do all your stalling and spinning and loop-to-loops and all the other rubbish. Building up your hours just flying around here, doing lots of zigzags up and down. Well, you could just press cancel install if you haven't done too much, and then break it down. Like I said, if you don't want all the bush flying and stuff to save space, you don't have to do it all. Like I'm very limited on space, so I don't want junk that I'm not going to use, to be honest. You can actually see the runway. How cool is that? Can I break away from this view? No. What if I'm inside the cockpit? Can I get outside? It's alt, isn't it? No, we're not quite over it enough yet. Central stations to the vocal created by the mine. You can now dig all the mine out now, and you can put electronic inside in the shop. Oh, central station. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah. I seen that there was a big update. I'm so far behind on games. I just haven't had a chance. Now tomorrow we're supposed to do an American Truck Simulator, but I don't think enough people there. I think a few people dropped out, so I might do that tomorrow. Speaking of birds, there seems to be a few large birds at Cork. Well. There you go, you can see the airport now. There you go, there's the airport that I did all my training. This is Newtonards. And then I'd usually stay over here, maybe I think this is Bangor. Yeah, this is Bangor. I'd stay over here. And then actually the airport for the city is down here, somewhere in the water. There it is. There's George Best Airport. But yeah, this is where I do all my flying. This is where the hangar is for my aircraft that I fly. The good thing about this small one having these multiple runways is most wind conditions you can fly. But yeah, you know, you fly all the way down here. It's really nice all the way. You fly across the water here. It's really nice. Yeah, you put the master electronic card now in the shop and it sells for 700. Ooh, that's nice. But then, to be honest with you, it's a pain in the ass to make. Now, one thing about this plane, does it tell me when we're at top of descent? I don't see any markers. "3,000 feet by Atlan." See, this is where I'm going to get in a bit of trouble. I'm assuming it doesn't have... I don't think it's going to auto-descend, is it? Oh, crap. No. Don't mean to put the gear down. So 3,000 feet will be... Oh, that's dropping me already. Oh, okay, yeah. Can't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Maybe it will just do its own VNav here. By CRK, it wants to be... I don't know. We'll have to see how descent goes. If not, we'll just roly-poly into the ground. Whatever. Seeing a Cork waiting with the drone. Might be waiting a while, eh? Great flight, mate. Chitty landed safely. Oh, yeah, well, that's great. Everyone's landed but me. I'm not even over Belfast yet. Well, I don't even know where I am. Where am I? I'm coming close to Newry now. Problem is I'm going through freaking... I'm about to go through Dublin airspace now. He might not bother with me. We'll have to see. I have to go see now. I'm going to have to do a GA flight, see if I can find my house in the game now. Okay, Will landed with a nice landing rate of -163. Count Davies and Cheat Cheat Bang Bang got a -25. Nice. Yeah, they put an electronic board in the shop now, so it tells you every price in the game now, every fruit, everything. Oh yeah, that's good. I did see there was an update today. I did see something, I just didn't have a look at it yet. Glider's got wing flex. Hey, Count, I reckon you need to pick this plane up. 15 euros. You're not gonna go wrong with that. But like I said, the only thing is that I don't know will it automatically land or not. That's the only thing I don't know. Okay, so Kilkeel's not far away from here. Can I go? We're going into Newry. Dundalk. Dundalk's over here. Well, obviously, the good thing about these updates for me is the photogrammetry data being able to download without manually caching. Because obviously you all know that I have poor internet here in Ireland, so it's having it like this, it makes it look so much nicer for me. Because I got rid of the manual caching. You can't manual cache anymore. I don't know why. Well, mine doesn't seem to let me anymore. I don't know why. One of those planes, Edinburgh's still waiting. I don't know, send, we need to send Scott Watson back with the drone. He's just hanging around on Vatsim. Be nice to fly over North Wales to see Conway and Anglesey. Yeah. Your connection can't be any worse than my previous one. I was averaging 50 mega. Well, you'd be surprised. That was my last average too. No, now that the 5G tower is built onto the side of the house here, it's better, but the streaming is still not great. Uploading's not great. You know, download speed sometimes, like off-peak times, it can hit 100 megabytes, but peak times you are looking more the 15 to 25. And for me, it's all about the upload speed, because the upload speed is what's important to stream. I swear the dog just came in to see me. Hello. He came in and he left. Been 3D printing more Pokemon cards as well. Look, I did Venusaur today in a green. Kind of hard to see it with the light. Ah, hey. Come here. Oh. My co-pilot has arrived. What do you think? I think we should give up all this YouTube lark and just watch movies at night. My co-captain. What, do you want to stay sitting on my lap? Okay. He's Chihuahua Jack Russell Cross, isn't you, mate? I'm kind of slouched in my chair, so we're both quite low. He's happy. And the belly rub, isn't you, bud? What's wrong? Planes are boring, aren't they? Yeah, I am feeling a bit tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. Do a flop. Well, the dog just flopped. Yeah, I am a little bit tired, I must admit. And what's not helping is I got really sensitive eyes to light, and for some reason the screen is very bright tonight. But We shan't complain, we shall move on. Yeah, we'll do one day. I need, like I said, the main thing for me is I need to re-download it. It's had so many bloody updates. Where the hell am I? Gizmo. Yeah, for me it wasn't humid, but for some reason the light in the room, even though I got like blackout blinds, for some reason at like 4 o'clock this morning it just felt like it was midday, and then my body got a bit messed up and I got up and yeah, I don't know. Was it just the F8? Yeah, I've only got the F18 and I never really got to learn it because I couldn't even see the writing on the buttons or anything. It was a pain in the ass. Really annoying me that I haven't got my blue screen correct either. That's a little bit above my head. There we go. That's better. To be honest with you, like on my bed, what I've got like a throw, so when the dog's gone it doesn't ruin the bed sheets. I've just been sleeping between that and the bed sheets because it's been so kind of humid. Check your settings, that MDFs are on high res, run at 1080 basically, should be easy to read. I think I did try and I messed around with things, but the F18, the writing was really difficult. Like I said, I will re-download it and I will put a bit of effort into trying to fly it. I've been watching some streams of people shooting each other down recently, and it looks quite fun. But yeah, you're right. It's probably missing a setting somewhere, but I did look at them all. And I also think I'm very tired because the person at Edinburgh kept me waiting for an hour just to take off. Oh yeah, but we know it's all going to go wrong. I'm just going to crash and burn. Flying them's one thing, but trying to shoot and fly is completely different. Okay, so we're going over Port Leash now. Nathan, yes, there are a few games. Now, some of them I tried to make a video on this morning to try and cover for the week, but some of them, these games were just a bit broken. Hannah's Day came out today. Sunset Motel got a new prologue they sent me yesterday. A person called EICK Simulator sent me a key, but he has his keyboard in French, so WSAD does not work on our keyboards, and it was an absolute shit show trying to work out the buttons. Survivor game called Last Whisper I started playing and made a video on. What else is there? There's a few others as well. But I'm mainly going to be focusing on the Movies Tycoon for a little bit this week with the Factory Outlet and a few other games in between. I've got a couple of other games that are coming out on console that they want me to recover for that. There's always something to do. Are you working, Scott, or are you off sick again? What are you doing? Yeah, it's coming out in November. I'll have a look at it when it comes out, of course. Problem with those games, though, people like to watch people that build, like, real things, and I can't do that. Right, we'll wait till Tismo. If the plane doesn't descend itself, we're going to have to do something about it. Obviously. Okay, changing the QNH to 109 if it'll bloody let me. There you go. Trying to buy a gaming PC, but I don't know what to buy. I've only got Xbox. I'm trying to buy a gaming PC, but I don't know what I need for the PC. Well, basically, you know, you can buy a pre-boxed PC from anywhere, Currys or whatever, and as long as it's got a half-decent graphics card, a bit of memory, you'll pretty much play anything. There's plenty of PC shops that you can go to and just tell them the kind of stuff that you want to play and do, and they can help you out as well. Okay, we're just going past Clamel. Now getting into the nitty-gritty of things here now. I'm going to turn the little throttles off for a little bit, just so we can speed things up a bit. Station, liking that you can upgrade now the pickaxe in the game, and now we can put all the drills in the mine. Yeah, I needed to do more things like that. Hey Cole, does this thing have any throttle calibration? I have the Airbus quadrant and I can't get it to full reverse without using F2. At the moment, no, not that I can see. There must be. I have the Airbus quadrant as well, but I haven't messed around with calibrating to this. I only brought this today. But what I'll do, I'll have a little look after this, and if I find a way to do it, maybe I'll make like a YouTube short or something. But I'm going to have a feel. There must be a way to do it. There always is, but like I said, it is pretty basic plane when it comes to the bits and pieces of the plane. Plane just left Cork Airport. Anybody else there, or is it empty? Whoops. You know what? We could go direct to Atlam. Okay, we're going to go direct to Atlam. I'm just going to fly this plane myself, I think. Let's bring ourselves down to that 3,000. Well, let's go down to 7,000 to start with. We'll put the auto throttles back on. When you clean the main out now, it just goes positive resource inside. So you don't have to click on the blocks anymore. That's so good. He needed that for ages though, I think. Good evening, Cork. Simply 7742, approaching inbound for runway 34. Currently at 22,000 feet, it's descending down to Atlam. Is there a way to arm these for landing, these spoilers? No, it doesn't seem to be a way to do it. Not that I know of anyways. Okay, since it is a nice visual evening, what I will do, like most pilots do in real life, they'd come off the IFR flight plan and they'd probably request VFR and just come in and land themselves. I think that's what we're going to do here. Passengers, so they've got... Oh yeah, there is an interior to this aircraft, but there's no passengers in this one. Some of the aircrafts do now with GSX. This one, currently no. It's very basic modelled in here, but it does the job. I mean, how much time do we realistically spend in here? Nothing opens, unfortunately. Someone subscribed though. Joe, thank you. Hence why I had to deploy them myself, because the thing refuses to slow down onto the ground. So I'm in trouble. Yeah, I thought maybe that they electronically armed themselves, but maybe they don't. Is that my spoiler button? No. Oh, sugar. What's my spoiler? Okay, that's a spoiler button. Okay, we'll take that. Right, okay. We'll see what happens here. This is a very unstable approach that I'm taking. Okay, Cork. I think where we are. The airport should be over here somewhere. I don't see it at the moment. Man, we got a long way to drop, and we got to do it fast. Okay, 16,000 feet. Okay, let's arm the auto brake. We'll put it onto low. We should be alright with that. Sugar, we're already making the turn. We are way too high for this. Alright, we're going to do something a little bit crazy here. Ryanair, eat your heart out. This is how my 7 sides begin, yeah. Cork traffic, 7742, changing to VFR, runway in sight for runway 34. Okay, flaps 2, flaps 3. What are we doing? Gear down. Okay, flaps are full. Where the frig is the runway? Is that it there? It is there. Traffic 77742 on finals on runway 34. Oh, it's a bit gusty out here. Just remember speed and altitude, so when you lose altitude, you've got to lower your speeds. There you go, the peppy lights are coming alive now. There you go, 2 white, 2 red. Crap. Plane's sinking. Ugh. There you go, 4 red, we're dead.
Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Whoa.
Core traffic X320 departing T5 right turn left.
Core traffic 77742 vacated runway, taxi into a gate. Oh, there's a little plane in my spot. Hey, Cork Airport actually looks alright.
Cork traffic, runway 37 extra Juliet, 164 on Golf arrival for runway 34, but contact been established in the outlet, Cork traffic.
Can't even see the goddamn man. He might be dead. No, not quite. Spoilers are still out. Bit wobbly on approach. There's almost a wing strike. Oh yeah, but Ryanair special. We saved it. Holy Jesus Christ! Now, what did we get? Minus 500. Ouch. Now, obviously I would have liked that approach not to be so rushed, but unfortunately Edinburgh had us on the floor for like over an hour. But hey, this Cork Airport actually looks really nice. Done a good job. Now it's a very small airport anyways, but it's I think they've done a good job here. That looks really nice. It's nice when you get the free updates. It makes it worthwhile, doesn't it? Thank you for everyone who's been here tonight. Much appreciated for your support as always. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.